Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. 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 Hey. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Sit back, relax, and listen. Come on. Get these hot facts. K-Reese 007 for hot facts with Robert Reese. Thank you for tuning in. Hot facts, hot facts.
Gravy, baby.
Hot facts with Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese.
Woo-wee! Water, hydration. No clown zone. DoorDash revolution. What's up, everybody? Let me see. Did anybody else say something? Let's go. Jeff Thomas Black. Thomas Schubeck Industries. I had to make sure I got most of my water down because I'm about to pour it out. Ooh-wee! All right. Before we do get started, we just now brought into Team Hot Facts. My wife is now signed up to ship, so I don't have to. So she is doing the DoorDash and the ship side. I do the Uber Eats, the Walmart Spark, and the other side ones that I do. So you will be getting more shipped information all the way thoroughly through. What's up, TFT, my deputy? All the way through. My wife is on ship. We are going to do our very first ship shop today, and I'm gonna have a video up within the next couple of days about ship from her experience. I know I've seen Dash Theory TV. He was the ship man, but in my area, ship, they've been sending out these things saying that we are paying you guys very well and we need more drivers. So she signed on up. She did that. And so we will have now on Team Hot Facts, we'll have shipped and everything else there. If you are shopping at Walmart Spark and doing a Walmart Spark orders, just know that if you have the Walmart Spark, the one card, you can now get paid after every single order that you do. It goes right there on the one card. It goes right there, just like how DoorDash has it. You get paid instantly. Uber has it. When you use the Uber thing, you get paid after every single delivery. Walmart Spark has the one card. Ricky Knight said this, and Bobby asked, and he was like, they never sent me anything. The Uber one, I mean, not the Uber one, the Walmart Spark, the one card, you get paid after every single delivery that you can do. You got that. And then while you have that, inside the actual Walmarts, they have their own bank when you go to the actual where you do the money orders and all that other stuff. You can go there, put your one card in there and do what you got to do. It'll print you out a barcode and they will give you the money that you owe, that they owe you. And if you need I do believe, and I'm not certain on this, I do believe that if you need an advance, they also have that there too, up to $1,000. So that is when you are using Walmart Spark. They have the Walmart One. You get paid after every single delivery. They send it out to people in an email. Some don't know because they don't use it all the time, so they don't send it to you. But sometimes people just go ahead and ask customer support, how can I use the Walmart One? I'm going to be doing more Walmart. They'll put you in the right area for information so you can help yourself get paid after every single order on Walmart Spark. Now, with that said and done, okay, we all saw that I put a couple shorts up yesterday talking about the DoorDash glitch. I have been battling with Pedro and all these people for so long that when I have been battling with them, a lot of you guys don't understand the language that I'm giving to them. I'm speaking in code saying, if I'm doing it like this and I'm doing it and you're not doing it the way I am, and you say what your acceptance rate is, there is something going on. I did a little bit of research back then, figured out that they are using a mishap. But like all mishaps, you don't want to bring that out towards every single person because it's like in sports, you have unwritten rules. When the unwritten rules are broke, the people are supposed to talk behind the scenes to say, hey, we got to fix this. We all know that I am a news channel. Remember when Hannibal is Hungry said that Hot Facts is the TMZ? He is the Wendy Williams and everything of the gig world now. No, I told you guys, this is why they did not want a news channel in the gig world. A news channel will go ahead and get research done on how they are manipulating and stealing money from other people. They did not want a credible source to report this stuff out. I want all you guys to just erase your mainframes and your data right now and start putting in the puzzles now and figuring them out. Why do you think they hated Hot Facts? Remember, people, I'm a second generation driver. I'm not a pandemic driver. I was driving at the end of 2014. I'm not a pandemic driver. The pandemic happened years later. I am not that. I have studied these apps inside and out like a maniac. When I finally came into the gig world, I said I had enough. I'm going to show people how to do it right. A lot of people did not understand what I meant by I'm going to show you how to do it right. I'm going to show you how to do it so you can do it and still do what you normally do so you don't lose anything out of what you were doing. Plain and simple. People wanted me to elaborate more on that. I chose not to because if I did, I would have corrupted the gig world so much more than where it is now. But I'm so happy for guys like Torp, Thomas Schubeck Industries, Jeff Thomas Black, Dad Dash for just in comments letting you guys know that, hey, you can use it on the iPhone too. My wife was watching everything and she was like, you knew about all this stuff? I said, yeah. She was like, how come you didn't tell me about it? Because first of all, she's my wife, and we all know that women try to get everything for cheap and do all this other stuff. So I was like, nope, not going to let you know about it. You might try to use it. Instead, I kept it away from my wife and let her build her numbers up to kill everybody in our area to where she's the best one. Her and Sam killed. Look, on DoorDash, Sam Lee and my wife, if they are in the area I am right now, those two are going to get like, because they do it so quick too. They're going to get everything. My wife is one of them without using the glitch. So I knew that to keep it away. Some people said, man, Hot Facts got some hot facts, but he ain't saying everything. Just like the rideshare hustler said, I have to give Hot Facts an apology because he wasn't saying everything that I thought. It took rideshare hustler to come out here to see, then he did his apology. I'm a sports player. I've been in sports my whole life, a team player, and I know what unwritten rules to keep behind and not let them out. Cherry Pick was the first one, and I was like, why'd he do that? Why'd he say that out loud? But no one watches him, so I knew why. No one cares about him, and no one watches him. Got to a point to where Flex said something and let the kombudo out the bag. Then Pedro got mad. The lounge got mad. They were arguing with each other because what it can potentially do is hurt the whole gig world. When I mean like the gig world, I mean just DoorDash, because all you guys are just DoorDashers for the most part. DoorDash has had the most chances to manipulate and ruin an app and gain your personal gain than any other app out there. People have been deactivated because they got too greedy. Do you guys know that dice game greedy? You got 6 dice in your hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got to get at least 300 points to get on board. You got 6 dice in your hand. You roll them. Aces and fives get you the most. Okay? Aces and fives. If I got 6 dice, man, I got 2 1s and 2 5s. That's 300 points. I'm going to bank that. You bank that, right? Now, the name of the game is to get greedy. You shake them dice to try to get to 2,000 points, right? Check this out. If you roll 3 1s in a row because they're the highest, it's 1,000 points. If you roll 3 5s, that's 500. If you roll 3 4s, 400, 3 3s, 3 6s, it goes like that. Then every single ace is 100. Every single 5 is 50. And you cannot roll again unless you have a 1 or a 5 to go with whatever you're trying to get. So people are rolling and they're getting greedy. They say, well, if I can do it like this, I ain't got to do it like that. I was trying to keep that under wraps for a long time. But since they called me to TMZ, and here's the best thing about this, people, since I am the news channel, there are people that give me footage to put up on the news, which is hot facts. Side note, people, yesterday, I put up some shorts. I got some more going up. And I want you guys to know when they say, well, he puts up shorts. Well, let's see. Well, these ain't do that. It's been a day. If you put up a certain amount of shorts and you are in the algorithm, they fall into the conveyor belt and then they catch. So from yesterday until today, I'm at 16,000 views from yesterday and today. And a lot of them are going to go ahead and check. You guys go ahead and check. On my thing, it shows me because it comes in first. I'm at 16,000 views in the last 48 hours. I know on the lounge, they typically do about 800 views in a day. So I got 16,000 views from yesterday till today, and today's not over, and I'm doing more videos. That means I output that source that does slow growth and everything by so much more. And it's a whole lot of other channels out there too. That's why I'm a news channel, people. My stuff comes in and gets out there to millions. And it comes in like this all the time. This is what it is. Keep watching. Now, this glitch, I kept it under wraps because there's going to be a lot of drivers that say, you know what? I need to use this in order for me to make money here. No, you don't. No, you don't. What happens is this. It's like I said at the ending message of my premiere. DoorDash knows that there's nothing wrong with their apps because they are all over the place. They know that this person should not be going off line and we should be sending them this many messages saying we tried to send you a message. That should only happen like once or twice in a day. It should not happen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a day. People have been getting deactivated from that. I know people like on Rideshare Rodeo's crew is mad. You tied in Gary Middleton, all this. Hell yeah. If you use the glitch with the driver utility helper app, and the glitch, you just go ahead and do what Thomas said, the force stop and all the other stuff. It don't affect anything. And now you can cherry pick the order. When you use the glitch and cherry pick your order, if you have your Duh app turned on, it's only going to cherry pick the order that you said you want to get. So if you said you want to order 15 bucks for 4.5 miles, it's going to grab that order for you while you are driving, and you ain't even got to do nothing. Cheaters. All you guys are in one group. All you guys. Cheaters. If every single person knows about this, and the reason why I am talking about it is because if every single person knows about it and they know the consequences of it, it's going to stop a lot of people from trying to do it. What I hope happens is that DoorDash takes a look. It's in a book of reading rainbow. Reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow. It's in a book of reading rainbow. I hope they go ahead and just start, they have their cyber team, start throwing all those drivers out. It's a lot of content creators. Those content creators have people in other areas using it and messing up the areas where they work. Sad thing. Sad thing. They tell you this. Your acceptance rate does not matter. And I don't never see orders like you do. People, you got to start watching in code. If they don't matter and you never see orders like us, all of yours are a higher order, but we all live in different areas. How is it working for you like that? Let's go. Uber Jeep AZ is in the building. Interview coming soon, y'all. And y'all better be ready for that one. Be ready for that one. Okay. Uber Jeep AZ is in the building. People, we're seeing the pure bloods of the economy. We don't use bots and glitches to get ahead. Watch this. What else he says? Watch this. We stay pure blood, so we have the insights on how to work and how to pass advice on. That's exactly what we are doing here on Hot Facts. Good looking on that Uber Jeep AZ. A lot of you guys are so mad. A lot of you guys said, who the hell is Thomas Schubeck Industries? He only has like 85 subs. That's why you guys don't watch him. I'll tell you who does watch him, the Pedros and everybody else. Those 85 subs are those people because they know he's speaking it real. Same thing with Jeff Thomas Black. Those people that you guys think are higher up are watching them. That's why they don't like them. You would say, why don't they like some? Why would they not like someone if their subs are like that? Remember, I only had 50 subs. Not even that. And Pedro found me to try to drown me out because the information I instantly started putting out. They tried to drown me out. Everyone said, why does Pedro have something with reason? He has 50 subs. Then they changed the narrative. Well, why does this guy think he can compete with Pedro? Nigga, please. I've been driving since the end of 2014. That nigga's trash. He's trash as hell. And I do my thing. And I'm better than all of that. That's why he tried to single me out. They tried to get me on no tip, no trip. They tried to bring me on. Then once they saw he's not even nothing like us, that's when y'all tried to drown me out, and I whooped all that ass by myself before I found DoorDash Revolution. Whooping ass all ourselves until we found Torp. Thomas Schubeck was there. I knew he was there, but I had to just figure him out a little bit more. Torp brought his real identity out. Jeff Thomas Black, I knew about him. Had to figure him out a little bit more. Torp brought out the real in them. We got a team. Dad Dash, much respect for clicking the lounge and stating everything you stated because they still don't understand that you speak at seminars, you're a manager, you're a sales director, and all that other stuff. They don't understand that when we call meetings without the CEO and we bring our community involved in the office and we figure it out and we figure it out that we are all on the same plan and then we figure out our system without them forcing it, we get it done. That's what you were talking about. They didn't understand that. Roy didn't understand it, but he did at the end. I guess he wants to have more of a discussion with that. I don't know if that will happen, but congratulations on you, DoorDash, for stepping into a zone and speaking it the way it is and not the way it was. That's Dad Dash. Dad Dash also said it works on the iPhone. Dasher Binge, I hope you're watching. You said, what have I been missing? I feel like I'm lost. He said, tell me right now. I said, just keep watching. Hopefully you are watching right now. We are breaking it down. We are breaking it down. There's a lot of things that go on that it's crazy. All these guys are just fraud and all these other things. I think that when Pedro went up on the lounge on Saturday and he said, bring the smoke like you guys always do when I'm not here, he even said on there, let's talk about the glitch. Pedro said, let's talk about the glitch. They did not. Instead, he said, bring the same funk that you always get. William kind of did because he was being subtle with it. Once I heard Ricky Knight say, Pedro, you're the sponsor. You are getting sponsored. You should know if this, and that going on. That's when I knew that they were going to jump on. So when, you said, let someone speak for themselves. But when Pedro got on there, Ricky was saying, William has something to say. Bobby has something to say. Roy was instigating, telling Bobby he's full of crap, say it to his face. All that stuff was going on. But you guys were doing the thing to jump on Pedro all at one time. Like I said, you do. So, when you said, let Rev handle his own thing, all your boys did exactly what I told you what they do. And they did that to Pedro, being sarcastic and everything. Even Mort got up there and told him some things. You're talking about the DoorDash Diamond and Tier program. You don't even know nothing about it. You're just speculating, making drivers get out there and they're going to not want to do it because of this and that. He asked Pedro a question. Pedro tried to get real political. That's a great question. Well, I do feel that, I do this. He was doing that to make you relate, to try to get people in. That's why he don't like evangelical. But if someone calls you an evangelist, Pedro, they're not saying that you were still stealing. They're saying that you have a gift to reach the masses and have them follow you. I don't think you understand that. I don't like you at all, but that's what happened when I saw in the lounge. But you use this glitch. You are one of the biggest manipulators of the gig tube and everything else, and you use the glitch. You said I won't be a top dasher and all this stuff, and all of a sudden you became one. Just like in 3 videos you became a top dasher, and you do a video every day. So that's 3 days for me. You don't work as hard as me on doing videos. I do 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 videos in a day. I just hit the other day, I told you guys 2,300. I think right now I'm at 2,335 videos since I told you guys just the other day. You don't work as hard as me. So when you tell someone that you're a top dasher after it's been 3 days, gotta guess right here. Let's see who it is. Let me go ahead and click this in. What is this thing doing? Click it. Roy is here. I gotta get through my stuff, Roy, before I start getting cut off. You gotta show your face, Roy. It's the rules of hot facts, man. You gotta show your face, man. You gotta show your face on hot facts. I'm not the lounge. You guys don't show your face over there. I show faces here on hot facts. You gotta show your face. Cannot let you up unless you show your face. One of my rules. You gotta show your face on hot facts. All right. Let me see. I'll bring him in. If no face is shown, once he is brought in, let me see at the stream. I gotta see a face.
Okay,
Gotta see
bro.
a face. We ain't doing that stuff. Pedro
Okay.
was up there with the avatar.
Okay,
Pedro was
can
up
you
there
hear
with
me?
the avatar.
Can you
No,
hear me?
no, yeah, but you
Okay,
gotta
but
show your face,
I'm
Roy.
not gonna, bro. I'm not gonna put my face for specific reasons. You know why? Because of issues with me losing my job the last time. I'm not gonna do that right now. So,
Yeah, but this ain't got
but
nothing to do with you losing a job, Roy. Roy,
no,
you
it's got
gotta
to do.
show your face.
It's got to do with me currently wearing a uniform for my new job that I don't need people trying to get me fired from. That's what it's called.
Oh, you got you.
If there's
All
gonna,
right. That all right.
come on.
No, Roy. You said it. That's different. Roy, that is different. That is different right there. You up there? Do you see yourself? Are you up there?
Yeah, I see
Is Roy
myself.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. All right. Yeah. All right. No. Yeah. That is way different right there. Roy, if you guys don't know, then you don't know. Um, that's different there. All right. Um, go ahead, Roy. You hopped on in.
Yeah, I
Go
just
go
called to see
ahead.
what's up, man. I haven't been in one of your lives in a minute,
Oh,
so I thought I'd hop in and say what's up.
all right, people. All right. This is real talk with Roy. He is in. What I'm doing right now, Roy, is this glitch. We're on Pedro right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro went there on the lounge. He went in there trying to do his thing, but it was gonna be what I said was gonna happen to Yup. I told Yup
Uh-huh.
that when Yup told me, uh, let Rev speak for himself, I said that doesn't happen on the lounge. I said what happens happens, and when Pedro went on there, Ricky was trying to do. Ricky actually took apart a hot facts and is trying to be like a mediator and doing this and doing that to try to get answers out. Bobby got something to say. William got something to say, but it all turned into asking him stuff. So everyone was going at him. That's what happens. There is no let someone else on the lounge speak for themselves because everyone jumps in, and that's how it went when Pedro was there.
Yeah.
Um, I'm on Pedro about this part right here. Is he's been using this glitch and telling people, he's been saying that I'm not a top dasher, but 3 days after he says he's not a top dasher, he's a top dasher, and he says he puts a video out every single day. Well, if you put a video out every single day when you drive, there is no way from you to go from the percentage you said to where you are 3 days from now unless you are doing the thing. And when he said, well, let's talk about the glitch and all the other stuff, they are using that. And my biggest thing with him is that he's cheating people because there are people in other areas that are turning down orders. Let's say you live in a town like this, Roy. You live in a town where you got to drive far as hell. It's mostly country and stuff. Ain't many
Uh-huh.
businesses there. You cannot sit up there and decline orders when you ain't even getting that much. You got to go ahead and take your orders because of where you live. If you sit there and decline every single order, you ain't going to be making nothing. So now those people are following you saying, well, this place is giving me this order. I shouldn't take it because they said so. Now, obviously, we all know we live in different markets. We all know that. But at the same time, we got people that are gullible as hell out there and
Uh-huh.
believe that if whatever someone says there is going to affect them there. He's making a lot of money off of these people that are gullible. Now, that's where the evangelical thing that I know what they were talking about, the preachers that steal money from people, put your tithes in, put your tithes in, give this money, we gonna help you out, we gonna make you better. That's what he's doing right there. He showed his biggest hand about the GitCon when he was like, people in Denver don't have to pay for the GitCon. I'm guaranteeing that if more drivers in Denver showed up than the drivers that flew in or drove in, they did not have to pay. The other drivers are getting mad. Now, I know Flex said that $10, they don't care. It's $10. They came all the way here. Well, where I come from, if one got to pay, the other got to pay. Now, if there was a discount for Denver drivers to get $5 off, he would have made that money back on the Denver drivers when he said, well, I lost money. Well, you lost money because you said that the people who are actually traveling in here, buying hotels and all this other stuff, they don't know how to write off that money and everything else. They put some money in your pocket. Now, when you say you lost money, you said you gave away t-shirts and free t-shirts and all that stuff. All you need is one person with the printing press or a laser press. You make them shirts. Guess what? You've already then paid this dude some money from your previous AdSense or your super chats that you were getting. He's already been paid. So therefore, you ain't losing no money on that. You're taking money from people. And then when you get up there and talk about this, you don't got to take every order. I don't take every order and I get all these great orders and everything else like that. Well, you're using the glitch because he said, let's talk about the glitch, which means that he is using it. And all these other people out there are using it too. Now, I know about the argument that went on with the Flex. The Flex said something after, it went from Cherry and it all went up. Everyone did all this stuff. Here is where everything is going to backfire on all these people. All the people that are gullible out there who believe and follow everything, they're all going to start doing this. Now, people are saying, well, Reese, why would you put it out there more? Well, check this out. When someone gets raped, killed, and everything, doesn't the news coverage report that? When people are stealing money from innocent people from businesses, isn't there an inside reporter that goes in for your local news channel that goes in and says, hey, are you the one scamming all these people? This, and that. It goes on the news. So now, since it's on Front Street, it's on the news. Now, everybody cannot say it's fake news because everyone that would say it's fake news have used the glitch. So
Okay, got a
now
question
all of
for you.
you guys are tied into this.
Okay, who's you guys?
Oh, the people that have used the glitch.
Okay,
That
cool.
if it don't apply, it
Um,
don't. Yeah, if it don't apply it, if it don't apply, I'll let it fly.
yeah, yeah. Been having an issue with that. People including me on shit that I have nothing to do with. But this is my question. Now, is it
Oh,
that you
you're
guys
talking
have
about
an
the
issue?
thing that I put up. You're
No,
talking about the
well,
thing
no,
that I
no,
said
no,
the other day.
no. Well, it's just if it doesn't pertain to me, I don't believe my name should be brought up in the shit. So, but because I'm not, I've been staying out of the drama. I don't want to deal with this shit. I come in, I support you, I support whoever. I know I don't want to be mixed in with the bullshit. But my question to
Right.
you is: are you guys upset about the actual glitch itself, or are you just upset with people using the glitch and not telling other people that they're using it and they're lying about it?
But that's a great question. And this ain't no political thing, Pedro. That's a great question because it's actually both. I'm mad that people are using it as far as now there could be regular people out there who don't have a channel who have figured it out themselves and they are not gig content creators at all, right? They probably figured it out on accident and they're using it. And they're like, well, did it work that time? Maybe I'm gonna do it again. We don't know how many of those people got deactivated or this and that. We don't know how many of them were driving for a long time or this and that. We don't know. But the people who are creating videos, and when we watch their videos, when they show us their heartbreak and they show us their, they show us inside their mind on how mad they are. And then a couple of days later, they are happy because all their orders are all great all of a sudden on one app. I am mad that these people are using it while the other people that they call miserable human beings for taking some orders to get their stuff right, they go back at those people. Why don't you tell those people, hey, well, this is what I actually did? Tell those people that. Don't let those people feel like, man, this shit sucks so bad that I can't do nothing. And then they see you being so great, and then they go say, hey, can I ask you a question? I'll super chat you this. Can I ask a question? You're taking money from people and not even giving them the information that they are trying to seek, but they see you doing it. That is the problem I have
Okay, so
right
so
there.
pretty much, so your problem pretty much is the fact. Well, because I'll have a different spin on it. Yeah, I feel where you guys are coming from. That people have used it and have manipulated other people to think the way they are. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with your guys being angry about that and blowing that shit up. I have no problem with that. But as far as the glitch goes, um, I I always, you know me, bro. I'm all about the personal responsibility. You know that. And
Mm-hmm.
it includes the work shit, it includes your independent contractor shit. If you're doing stupid shit, you got to be able to learn to face the consequences. I understand that. So I'm not going to fault people for using the glitch if it's somehow helping them. If it's somehow helping them and they feel that, hey, I'm taking the risk, I'll use it and I'll deal with the consequences later. I don't have a problem with that, to be honest with you. Because
If
let's
they keep it
fucking
secret, keep
well,
it
yeah,
secret
yeah,
though.
of course, they're keeping it secret, but because let's be honest, nobody on GigTube, nobody in real life walks a straight path. Everybody at some point has strayed from the path and done something that's probably questionable or shouldn't have been done, and then have to had to probably face the consequences later. So I'm not mad at people for actually using the glitch because I look at it this way: if they're willing to put their job on the line or whatever it is to hopefully help feed their family a little better or pay their bills, I don't see a problem with it. It's the
Well,
lying about it.
I know
Yes,
where you're
that
coming
that I
from, Roy.
understand. That
I
that
know
I
where
do
you're coming from,
understand.
Roy.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
understand the lying parts about it. If you're using the glitch and you're keeping it secret from people, and like you said, you are portraying yourself to be something you're not while you're cheating. Yes, I get where you guys are upset, but in my personal opinion, if let's say Robert doesn't have a channel, Robert's just out there trying to feed his kids, and he's cheating, then that's something I feel that Robert will have to deal with later on. So I'm not going to get on Robert for
Correct.
cheating. I'm not going to get on Robert for cheating. So, but I know why you guys are
Correct.
angry, and I know why you guys are upset because yes, it is misleading, and it is portraying yourself to be something you're not. I understand that. So,
Roy,
but
you
that's just
got
my
people
that's just
that
my
live
perspective.
you but you got people, Roy, that live in like they live it may not be like a super metro area. It might just be like a regular city. Regular cities, you can do all right. You know what I mean? You got people
Yeah,
living in just regular cities talking this stuff, and you got someone that is living where they are fracking at. They are
yeah,
they are fracking up there. They ain't got that shit up there. And you trying to make it seem like these people can do the exact same thing as you. And these people, the orders that they are turning down, the money that they are spending on you and all these other, it's not just one per person. There's multiple people out there. They're spending money on them, on their chats. They didn't answer my question. I paid them $3. They didn't answer my question. Well, that $3 was one of the tips you could have got. You just gave that
Yeah.
away. They took it, signed off the air, and said, catch me next time.
Yeah.
And then they still don't get a chance to be heard, and they still don't get nothing. This is what the major issue is. And a lot of people don't understand. Like, I'm a sports guy. I'm a sports guy, and I use the PED thing. If someone's using steroids or a cork bat and ain't no one found out and he ain't told no one about it, let that be. Once someone finds that and he gets busted for it, that's his problem right there. He ain't going to the Hall of Fame. He ain't doing all that stuff because they caught his ass.
Yeah.
But don't sit up here and act like it. And then when the glitch is, exposed to a certain level to where a lot of people know, you can't sit up there and act like it's not there. And a lot of these people have not tried to even separate themselves from the actual glitch, and it makes them even look worse. Like
Yeah.
now, you are a Benedict Arnold. You are that evangelical person out there trying to take all this money. And Pedro, you said that. I want y'all to keep that same energy. I know you watch Hot Facts. You came at me first, and I shut you down. Evangelical manipulating. If you want someone to keep that same energy, then click the link. If not, then you are the biggest fake also. All right? Biggest fake. Don't be trying to tell people they ain't trying to keep that same energy. William kept that same energy and kept it without raising his voice. And you tried to tell him, keep the same energy. I thought when I was watching that William kept the same energy and shut you down a little bit, me myself, personally. And
Well, I
everybody know that
personally,
me and William don't see eye to eye all the time, but I felt that he shut your ass down because he brought that energy to you and you did not know how to deal with it because he came with that soft tone on how you do, Pedro. So that's my take on that.
yeah, I've been trying to stay away from it. Like, um, at this point right now with me on YouTube, it's people do as people want to. Just do what you just do you. Leave me out of it. So if Pedro's doing something behind everybody's back, Flex, you, anybody, I'm not even gonna. I'm getting to the point where I'm not gonna comment on shit like that anymore because like I don't need the excess drama. I don't. Like I said, personal responsibility is my deal. So, I've already had my issues with certain individuals in this community that seem to lie and make shit up about me. And so that shit pisses me off as it is. And it's hard for me to have conversations with people saying the things about me, lying about me. So it's hard for me to have conversations and look somebody in the eye that's willing to make shit up and lie on somebody. So it's very hard for me to have conversations with people right now because of that situation. If you're gonna be fucking straight up honest with me and tell truth shit about me, I'm cool. Like you and me, we had our issues. I'm here. We're talking. We've talked some shit out, so I'm cool. We've got found some shit that some misunderstandings and shit that got fucking twisted sideways. So we're talking again, and I'm on your live. You come on my live, so we're cool.
Well,
But
you
there's other
well you said
individuals.
that yesterday too, Roy. You told Pedro. You said, "Hey, if you go get up here and say there's people here, you said just say their names. You said just
Yeah,
say
yeah,
their
yeah,
names and get it
yeah,
over with."
yeah, exactly, bro. And that is some of the corny shit I'm talking about. If you're gonna come out and make videos, quit that sideways bullshit where, oh, these people. No, if you're talking about individuals, blast them. What's the point of going these people? And chances are we already know who the fuck you're talking about. So don't be afraid to say their names. Like I don't like if I like remember I did a video about Dino, D Rev, and Torp about that whole fucking pickup time situation. Say their
Mm-hmm.
fucking name. Say their fucking name. Yeah, I could have made a video that these three particular individuals. That's corny to me, bro. If you got a man to fuck up, you want to put yourself on YouTube and call motherfuckers out. Use their fucking names. Not none of that fake. Oh, these people shit. No, I've always called people's names out. You've called people's names out. Yeah, so just man the fuck up and grow a Balzac and throw their names out there. That's all I ask.
And that's why I'm doing this live about the glitch, because people say, well, the news, well, this is one time. Can't nobody out there say fake news. I don't care what faction you're in. I don't care what you believe in. You might hate me and do all this stuff. If it's real, it's real. Ain't nobody gonna say this fake news. So while it's news, I'm gonna drop the names of the people who have leaked it. Cherry did it first, and then from him it trickled down. You know what I mean? Flex got that thing, and then when Flex said something, Pedro is like, he don't watch the lounge, he don't like to go over there and stuff. But once Flex said something, Pedro was upset. And then the lounge gets into it, and then all this stuff gets into it, which means that this cannot be fake news. So since it's not fake news, Pedro, Flex, Trader, I'm doing the Kim size, the Ride Along with Breeze, the Sin Cities, the Sarah Elizabeth, the Hannibals, all these people who are in with that. And
Yeah.
they've been putting out this stuff and acting like when someone would say something, right? They would sit up there and say, well, no, these people don't know what they're talking about. They are lying. Don't believe them. They even got other people to say, hey, don't watch their channel. You guys made people not watch someone's channel because they figured something out. And what they figured out is actually real. And you guys are making it seem like they were crying wolf and they are just make believe and all that other stuff. That hurts the gig economy more than it helps. So if there is something out there like that, which is why it's on Hot Facts right now, we go talk about this glitch. We go put it out there, because here's what I don't want. I don't want someone in Helena, Montana, talking about, well, or somebody in Boise, Idaho. Man, well, know what, man? I'm about to do this glitch and do it as much as I can. And now they cannot do nothing. Now they got to move states to where it's more popular, or move somewhere where it's real, where they have to be to make some money there. You're going to take people away from earning what they can. A lot of people don't understand that there is much more than just people are just talking about it. Ain't nothing going to happen. You got to think. We got people here that look up to people on YouTube. What I mean by that, you know what I mean, Roy. We got people that don't have a life. And sorry if this applies to you. If you don't have a life, meaning that you are stuck in the closet all day, every day, the first little bit of sunshine you get, you go run straight to it. That's what I mean there. And we got people that sit there all day on YouTube to try to figure out what advantage they can get, but they ain't even realizing themselves, because they're caught up in that twilight zone, that you ain't even gonna get that. You ain't never gonna see a $40 for 7-mile ride. You ain't never gonna see that. Obviously, you live in the boonies. You already know, man, most of these rides is 10 miles. You ain't never gonna see that.
Yeah.
And you're going to the barns. You're going to the barns picking up hay, picking up bird feed, picking up stuff like that. You picking up eggs, but then you can't even pick up eggs. Most of them people got chickens. You ain't even picking up eggs. You know what I mean? But you got these
Yeah, I
people
know
up
what you
there
mean.
talking all this stuff. You can do this. Do it. Don't listen to them. They're clowns. All this other stuff. Then when it all switched, well, maybe we should. Well, now you should. What the hell?
Well, I get on everybody's case about working 7 days a week bullshit anyway, so I don't believe
Yeah,
in
but
that
they
shit.
working, these people that's working 7 days a week, 21 hours a day. Now,
I know,
me and you
bro.
both disagree on that. Now,
And
they're
that's
working
sad.
21 hours a day because they're trying to use the glitch to get everything. And then some of them are using the glitch with the driver utility helper. If you can do that, and you can set your driver utility helper to say, I only want $15 orders that's going at least this many miles. Once you use that glitch and you turn it back on, they're going to grab that order for you. And that's why Gary and them were mad. Don't tie us in, but all you guys are in together, man. It all makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna say bye now. We can continue later. My phone's about to die off because it's overheating. because
Yes,
180
sir.
fucking degrees outside. So I'll
Yes,
talk.
sir.
We'll talk. We'll discuss more later, type shit. So
All right
thanks for
now.
having me on. Thanks for having me on, man. It's always good. All right, go.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. People, that was Roy. Roy said, let me hear what's going on. As you heard, Roy got up on here, and Roy was like, see, it ain't none of that wild, weird stuff. I put the link up there, and he's the only one that clicked it. I want Pedro. Pedro, you went on the lounge and you said, I hear you guys with all that energy. I've had all that energy for you, brother, and I let you slide. Remember, I'm the one that put all your text messages when you would text message me and then block me and stuff. I'm the one that showed all that to the people so that they know exactly who you are. I want to bring that smoke and that same energy that you said you did not get on the lounge on Saturday. My link is there. If you don't click that link, this starts the worst day of your DoorDash gig career. This starts the worst day. This starts the worst day for you, Pedro. Necro says, I know a glitch how to go to self checkout and not wait in line. Necro, you are hilarious. Shut your ass up. He cracking a joke, people. That's Necro. He's cracking a joke. Now, Necro, that might be a joke there, right? But when you go up and you're using DoorDash at the register, they scan. They say, when I tell them I'm doing Uber Eats and not DoorDash today, they say, okay, um, scan, and they scan it. Don't you know the more people that cheat and abuse, they don't have to bring everything out right then and there. They can do it when they want to. They can do it when they want to. They can do it when they want to. You got to understand that, people. Just because that glitch is out there. Now, remember when everyone said it's clickbait, all these content creators are getting deactivated. Was it really clickbait or were they glitching and getting caught? Because check this out. If you have to force stop your phone, it should only happen when there is really no reception coming in, you getting orders and stuff like that. Then you force stop your own phone. They have already, or you force stop the app. They have already put in the calculations on how often that happens with each person that is using the app. If it happens multiple times in the same area where they have other drivers in that same area, and it does not happen to those drivers who are driving in the same area as you just singled yourself out with a big giant red bullseye on yourself. So now what happens? The next time you say a restaurant is closed, the merchant's closed, you ain't even go drive over there. Uber Lyft Phoenix. What's his name? Uber Lyft Phoenix. You are deactivated. Hannibal, you got mad, even though he did all that, he should still get paid. Man, he should have got thrown out the place and got his ass whooped. Trying to steal money. We're stealing money. We ain't getting paid enough. How much do you invest in the app that you are driving for? I took my money out of Uber Eats and DoorDash like months ago. I had money in there. Okay. Once I saw the stock market start doing this, start going down on that stuff, now it's going back up. I'm gonna throw it back in there so I can throw it back in there and then take out so I can gain. And then once it goes, that's how I do it there. I put money into the app that I research on and I'm getting my information on so I know how to make the most. When you get more people investing in the app, that's when the app can do more things for you. The app cannot do more things for you if they don't have the back end money coming from investors. If there's no money coming from investors, they now start lowering the pay you're going to get because the investors is giving them guaranteed money. Why you think Bernie Madoff made off with all that money? The investors gave him guarantee and he made off. Bernie Madoff. Why do you think these apps are having these investors? They're going to the hip hop world. They got Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. Uber Eats got him doing a "This is how we do it" Uber Eats song. Necro says, so what happened with love again? Hey, once they start doing this, Necro, they fired it up, threw the love out for a lot of these dudes. They talk about DoorDash Revolution, and you know that's my ace. They talk about TFT, that's my ace right there. That's my deputy. Torp is Torp is Team Hot Facts. I'm Team Torp. We are what you know what Torp says, the bottom feeders? Yeah, yeah. Torp is hot right now, and people are watching. He says Hot Facts' name all the time. He says Revolution's name all the time. Thomas and Thomas, double T. I'm not going to separate them two. All the time. Dad Dash, DoorDash sucks. More people are watching other channels. In case you guys don't know, I just checked again. I'm at now 17,000 views for the last day and a half. Necro, tell them that my stuff is there. Bobby Walker, when you were like Hot Facts, how come no one watches you? Well, did you just hear my numbers right now? Bobby, you got to understand. I do shorts to gain your attention. I do a video to give you a little bit more. Then I give you a live to fully break it down. I'm getting the people to come on all three levels. And then I got them interacting with my polls that I put up in my community posts. Bobby, I hope you understood that, son. It's business and marketing, supply and demand. And as long as I am the news channel, I will supply more than all. That's why I have more videos than all the rest of you guys. Plain and simple. If the news ain't got nothing to put up, they ain't got nothing. That's why I do it like that. Now this glitch, Hannibal and all them, Rideshare Rodeo and all them know about it. Van Side Hustle Addict, he knows about it. They all know about it. They all know about it. And Pedro, one more time, GetCon. If you were going to give a discount, you should have given a $5 discount to the people in Denver, but everybody still had to pay. And you should have told everybody how to write that stuff off on their taxes and everything. You should have had at GetCon, you should have had a separate town hall for business, taxes, understanding, and how to handle your paperwork. You should have had that at GetCon. Dad Dash was trying to explain all that stuff. You guys did not want to hear none of that. Here. Now, that's what it is. You guys are all butthurt about this glitch. I'm pretty sure your driver Mike was using it too. Your driver Mike doesn't go drive like that. He has an MBA from San Diego first. He's up there in Buffalo doing his thing and all that stuff. But pretty sure he knows about it. He's not stupid. There's a lot of people that know about it that do content. Kimside Money Plans put up something the other day. Uber Eats tips at Leave It Door. Can you get cash tips on Uber Eats? People, I'm the Uber Eats king. You guys have seen on all my videos. I get cash tips all the time. So for someone to not pay attention to the news and see that cash tips happen, even on the app that you were trying to say, does it happen? It happens all the time. That was a waste of a title there. Your title should have been Hot Facts gets tips on Uber Eats. Can I get them also? That should have been your title. That should have been your title. TFT, my deputy is right here. Let me go ahead and bring TFT up to the stream. In case you guys don't know who TFT is, this is someone who does the job. First of all, I'm going to let him say it because he makes me laugh every single time he says it, because he says it the exact same way every single time. So let me hit this X. Go ahead, TFT. Go ahead, TFT. Let him know. No. Go ahead. No, you laughing right now. People, he's laughing right now. Let him know, TFT.
It's freaking hot out here. See, if you're doing the job right, you don't need a glitch. You don't need to half-ass shit. You don't need to be lazy. Be smart. Using a glitch, yeah, that could benefit, I guess, for the short term.
Wait. I can't see. I can hear you. Okay, I see myself. Where TFT at?
Nope. I'm on the screen
I,
according to
I
my end.
oh, I see you there. I see you there. Okay, say it, TFT.
Can you
Say it
hear me all
about
right?
this. Say, yeah, I got you fine. I got you fine. Say it, TFT. I gotta hear it. It's one of my favorite things. Whenever you say it, say it.
About the don't do the job right, don't be half-ass shit.
Yeah. Do it. Do it, TFT.
It's
Do it.
like if
Do
you're
it.
doing the job right, you don't need to half-ass anything. Use your damn equipment. Take care of the customers. Because without these customers, we're nothing. You don't make a penny if you don't have a customer making an order. Freaking hot out here.
Woo! Oh, TFT got his sweat rag, people. You don't never see TFT with a sweat rag. He got a sweat rag around the neck, and he probably got it with a little damp water on there because I know he old
Ice
school.
water. Ice
Ice
water.
water, people. I told you,
Right out
people.
my ice
I
chest.
told you.
I mean, I'm at home. I'm done for the day. I'm done. I didn't even work today because I had to do a bunch of yard work and shit. But
Hey, are they doing that thing up there where you are, TFT, at Walmart Spark? They just sent me a thing saying that we can
yeah,
make more
the
money.
triple
They're gonna
orders.
the triple order. They tried to send me one earlier and I was mad. Didn't nobody take it. All the drivers threw it to me. I left it there. It was
Yeah,
$12.98 for 8 miles. And I was like, you know what? No, that's not the order that's supposed to be coming in for 3.
yeah,
Normally, if that was 2, I would have took it because it would have been the 12 something and it would have took off like 3.5 miles. Then I would have
mhm.
took that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see,
So it would have been a-okay.
unfortunately, in my market, Spark is pretty much taking a nosedive in the hard. Whereas before, I used to see pretty much nothing but $20, $30, $40, $50 orders, depending if it's GMV or just regular grocery. Now everything's dived hard.
Oh
Even a
yeah.
standard two customer delivery is like best I've seen is like 12, $15. Yeah, for 6, 7
Ah,
miles, and the miles have gone up. It's now 6, 7 miles for that 12, $15.
you are
Um,
not lying about that. Not lying about that.
but I've moved on. I still dabble with Spark here and there. I don't use it much anymore, and I'm trying to target more of the non-Spark, non-Walmart stores because I get better pay for those. Like the
Right.
Cosmoprof, Sally Beauty, Apple stores just been added here. So it's like those orders are fantastic. The Apple store, oh good lord, dude! I did one order for one customer. Got paid like $38 for it, and it was only
Oh
three
yeah.
miles.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Apple Store. You go in there, you go
Uh,
in there with the people with the headsets that on. You let
yeah.
them know. They go tell you. Oh yeah, go over there. You go over there. People, you ain't even gotta wait. Everybody asking
Mhm.
questions. You go right up to that dude. He let me run to the back. He go bring it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your thing, and
They
then
got
you
it.
off
I don't even
and
have to do
running.
all that. I don't even have to do that. All I gotta do is walk up to the little area they got marked off with a sign. There's just somebody standing there waiting for one of us to come in.
See,
That's all he does is stand there and wait for one of us to come in, then run to the back, grab the bag, bring it out. Done.
and that's on
Easy.
point pickup, huh? Is that point
No, that's on
pickup?
Spark. That's Spark.
That's on Spark, people. That's Spark, man. I
Uh,
wish I can go ahead and get that stuff. I ain't
the
got
the
that
point
stuff. I got
pickup
some TVs
orders.
the other day.
Point pickup's all been Walmart's mostly for me, and I've been hauling a lot of Blackstone barbecue grills and 65-inch TVs with a couple
You know
75
what?
inches in there.
Yesterday there was a guy in a truck, and I was like, "Dang, I know he's not buying." And he had the Blackstones, the griddles. He had
Yeah,
3 of the griddles. I was like, "Those aren't his. He must be doing what TFT is doing." Point pickup here at Walmart, because they don't
yeah.
never give those to the regular Walmart Spark people at
No, they
all.
don't.
That
They
had to
don't.
be a point pickup.
It's
Yeah,
the
and he was in a truck.
oversized heavy items are not on Walmart Spark. I mean, they are, but it's very, very rare, and it's usually no more than like a max of like 50 pounds.
Right. So there,
Anything
I knew
above
he was doing something else.
anything above the 50-pound weight has been, from what I can tell anyway, sent off to like Point Pickup or some other app. Like possibly Roadie or
Okay.
other things, whatever. I don't know, but
Right.
Roadie in my area sucks. A couple of the other apps in my area are just trash. For instance, Shipped. in my area is total dog shit.
Oh shit. Well, we got it right here. My wife fully signed up yesterday.
Yeah.
So people, I don't know if you know, she is doing the DoorDash and the ship side. I do the Uber Eats and the Walmart Spark side with whatever else I do.
Let's see.
So you will be getting shipped information on this channel also, and be showing you how it's gonna be going on. And hello, John George. You are in the
Let's
building.
see.
Hulk smash.
I run Shipped, Point Pickup, Spark, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and there's another one, GoPuff, and something else. And pretty much most of the other ones that I've mentioned, with the
Oh, I
exception
got
of the
GoPuff
three I
too.
use
Yeah, I
regular.
got GoPuff.
The three I use on the regular are Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Point Pickup now. I still dabble with Spark, but Shipped, GoPuff, they're pretty much worthless here.
Yeah, and for those of you for those of you who don't know, TFT lives in the Central Valley. California is split up into three sections. We have Northern, Central, and Southern. Where TFT is in the Central area, that's agricultural. So when he
Yep.
says it's not working in his area, you guys, for those of you who don't know, you may be living in California. That's why it's not working for him in his area, because it's more agricultural, more land. So some of those apps don't work for him. You got to find the app that works for you,
So
wherever you
when
are.
I fired up Roadie, and I left it on for like 4 days straight, never turned it off, checking it every so often. And the closest order to me that I could get that was remotely feasible, where I'd make a profit, was a pickup at Home Depot in Los Banos.
Oh wow, you have to
Which
get there.
I know where Los Banos is, but for me it's only
Yes.
about hour or so drive.
Now you guys hear
And
what he said? It's only about an hour or so drive to get
yeah,
there.
that's to get to the Home Depot. Then I have to take the order from that Home Depot to the other end of Los Banos, which is probably another 25-30 minute drive.
See, people.
And it was coming through offering at like $120. That's the only offer I seen that was remotely plausible where I might make a small profit. And I do mean
Where I may make a
small.
small profit,
I
because
do
you got
mean
to drive back
small.
home. You got to drive back that 25 to get to the
Yeah.
other part, to then drive back to where you are. So yeah.
Yeah, if I was lucky, I might be able to score another good order like that and make $200-300 in just a few hours and go home. But I'm like I said, I wouldn't be making as much as I do with DoorDash and Uber Eats here because I'm already home.
Right.
So
That's
I
crazy
make
you
stay.
said that. Hold up. So wait, Sam Lee said Modesto, Sam Lee, you got Tulare,
Yeah,
you got was it Kingsburg, you got
yeah,
they
Kalinga, a
Sam,
bunch of other small towns.
yeah, there's a
But
Clovis, you got Clovis,
well,
yeah,
Clovis is Fresno technically. It's
yeah,
literally a single street that separates Clovis from Fresno, and it's not even a single street because it kind of varies. But
Oh,
you
you got
can
a question,
literally be on
TFT?
the.
You got a question here.
Let's
John
see here.
George John says that he says, hey TFT, have you ever he said, did you ever have a
Oh,
shopping
shopping
order
order on Point
from
Pickup?
Point
No, it's all
Pickup,
curbside. It is
all
all
curbside?
curbside. There is no shopping on that.
And he also
Because
says that
99% of the times you're dealing with just the oversized heavy items, for at least my
he
experience
says
anyway.
that he says he drives for Point Pickup. I have to drive 45 miles to get to where I got to get to, and go ahead and get that done. That's what I'm talking about. Now, TFT, we're talking about that glitch. You got people that got to drive, far like this, and it's not even Point Pickup or Roadie or Curry.
Mm-hmm.
They're using regular food apps. We got people
Yeah.
using these glitches and doing this,
Well,
getting
you
it and not
guys,
telling them, but you got people in no man's land thinking that
yeah.
I can just
Well, as you
neglect
guys
all the
know, I live in
orders.
the sticks. I live in the
Right.
sticks. For me to get into my zone where I could start hopefully getting orders, it takes about a good 10 to 12 minute drive. from my driveway. So just to start work, I've got to drive at least 10 minutes. Just to hopefully get a chance of getting an order. And 9 times out
And
of 10, I'm
people,
not getting nothing
that's
when
at
I just get in the
and that's
zone.
at least 8 miles. That's at least
Yeah.
8 miles just off the top. It's at least 8 miles just
On
where you got to
average,
go.
it's about 2 to 3 minutes a mile, depending on how fast you drive and if you actually adhere to the suggested speed limits. If you adhere to the speed limit or drive just like 5 miles over, like a sane person would, because the cop's not going to mess with you for driving just 5 over, 99% of the time. It's about 2 to 3 minutes per mile. So 10 minutes,
Right.
that's 5-6 miles.
Right. Yep.
That's just to get into my zone to hopefully get a chance of getting an order.
Yeah, and
To
that's
get
not
to an
even
area
in the
where I
area in
know,
your zone. Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
to get to the
Yep.
good areas where I know within 5-10 minutes of me being there, boom, 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 it's going to start popping off, and it ain't going to quit until I turn the app off or it hits the normal slowdown times. End of lunch, end of dinner, blah, blah, blah. That's at least, 15, 20 minutes from
Right.
my
Yeah.
front door.
See, from the
So we're
front
looking at
door.
about
So people.
10,
Ooh,
we're looking at like
ooh,
10 to 15 miles just for me to get to an area to actually start getting decent orders.
yeah, boy.
And I do this every day. And every day I make at least $200 to $300 every day
Now,
that I
now
work.
let me ask you this, TFT. Let me ask you this. Speaking about that glitch. Let me ask you this. Now, you said you do that every single day. I know. I know. Rev knows. We know what TFT is all about. Now we know you are doing that, and you are doing it. You know the honest way, the way where you know that you can put your skill and your faith into yourself because you know what you can do. When you got people out there doing it this way and putting up content, they got people, TFT, giving them super chats to ask questions, but they never even get their question answered on how they are doing it. And then they keep paying to try to get heard, and they still don't get heard. And they're taking money from these people off of how they are glitching, using these other apps together to hurt the game. What do you feel about that, TFT?
Well, is there anybody who is taking money and not giving the requested information, even if it's via private message? So it's not being publicly displayed everywhere. As far as I'm concerned, those are nothing but dirty thieves. And I'll say that to anybody who does it. I don't care.
Say it again,
That's my
TFT. Damn,
opinion.
no, you called me right there. I didn't think you was gonna say dirty thieves. I was like, he just Robin Hooded y'all right now. Say it
Oh,
again,
that is.
TFT,
It's a
because I
thief.
like that one.
Anybody who takes stuff from somebody with that is given in hopes of receiving something is a thief. Because if I give you something, if I give you, that's a different story. Because that's a gift. That means there's nothing in return, nothing asked. Like say you ask me, hey, can you help me out and can you give me or give me $20? If I've got it and I believe it's and I like you, you've been good to me, I help you out, and I don't mind helping people if I can. I'm not going to hurt myself to do it. But if you ask me for $20, I got it, and I like you, you've been good to me, you're a friend of mine, I count you as a friend. Sure, here you go. Am I going to ask you for you back? No, because you're my friend. I don't loan shit to friends. Because you loan stuff to a friend, you're going to find out how much of a friend they actually are. Because 9 times out of
You
10,
gonna
they're not going
start,
to pay you back.
man. It's gonna turn, and you gonna be on Judge Judy next week. You gonna be on Judge Judy next
Well,
week, and she gonna tell you to shut up.
so that's why I tell people when it comes to friends, you never lend anything to a friend. You might lend
You
them your
got another
tools,
question,
sure, but
TFT.
well,
You got another
let's
question.
see here. Bounce into these
It says,
comments here.
hey
Uh,
TFT, when you open up your app and toggle available, do you see two options for?
oh yeah,
He said, do you
yeah. I
see
see
two
the gig.
options? Yeah, go ahead.
There's the gig option and the driver or whatever it said. So far, I've not tried to use the gig option here, so I don't know if there's any availability in my market for that. Partly because, to be honest, from what I've read about it, it's oh, my device is overheating. uh, oh, that's one of the bad things about having air conditioning, and you live out in the freaking sun.
Hey,
Oh,
it's all good, TFT. Look, you out there in the sun. We are humid as hell right now.
yeah,
Um, you know,
tell me about
it's
it.
sticky. It's sticky as hell. It's ridiculous. Where my elbow is, where you flex your arm, man, it gets
Mhm.
sticky in there. It gets sticky in there, and every time I wash my hands, I gotta wash my whole forearm to get the mugginess off of my arm. Shoot. Now,
Wow.
if there is anybody else out there, and you guys want to go ahead and talk about this glitch, because I know a lot of you guys have questions. A lot of you guys are afraid to say something out loud. But if you got something to say, all you gotta do is click that link. You saw Real Talk with Roy was up here. You saw TFT hopped in. TFT is in the store doing his thing. We don't use that stuff here. If you want to say something like John George, if you got time, click that link. I would like to answer some of your questions because I know you always have some. If you have time, then go ahead and click that thing. Roy clicked on. He clicked on to hear what was going on. He said he didn't want to hear his name brought up in drama with other people. Now, when I said, "Oh, Roy, you're talking about what I said the other day," and he was like, "No, no, no, no," it's because I responded back to the comment and I let him know what I said in my live the other day. When I said that the lounge uses Roy for his mouthpiece, that's exactly what they do. Because when Pedro was on there, Roy was the one calling people out saying, "No, you say this, you say that. He's right here. Go ahead and tell him." The rest of you guys don't know how to do that. That was a prime example of me saying that the lounge uses Roy for his mouthpiece because they don't have it. That was a prime example. I am not going to bring another one up because that one did enough. That one did enough. Okay? That one did enough. All you drivers out there using this glitch, all you content creators out there using this glitch, all you people that's putting out these videos, taking super chats, and you guys, like when I say taking super chats, a super chat is what someone feels generous. Someone might say, every time I give them like $2, they never say anything to me or answer my questions. I'm going to give them 10 this time. You're taking more money from people just to go ahead and use something that they don't know about. And you're having the glorious videos, laughing and saying, "Oh, I care about you," and all that. And then people are back at home sucking. So now, every time they get out there to do an order and they are looking for that tip, and they're like, "Man, I ain't got no tips." Well, the tips you could have got, you went and paid and put into these other people's channels, and they're giving you bullshit because they're cheating the system. Y'all need to go watch Thomas Schubeck Industries. You need to go watch Jeff Thomas Black. First of all, you are already paying attention to Torp, and all you guys know you watch Hot Facts. 16.8 thousand views right now in the past day and a half. It keeps going up. People are like, how does he do that? Well, you get here and you watch me. I'm a news channel. You don't talk when the news is on. You watch the news. Everyone gotta know. You watch the news. You don't talk during the news. You watch the news to get information. That's why you watch Hot Facts. That's why the views are more than all the rest of you guys. When I mean the rest of you guys, the cheaters, like the flexes and all them other people that bought subs and did all that, your view count still don't even exist. Like for instance, the lounge is gonna be on Saturday was like 10 hours. It did like 600 or some views, and he still did his regular ride along that maybe got like 100. In one day, he's getting like 800 views in one day, right? In a day and a half, I got 16,000. And this happens all the time. So in a day and a half, if I can do my 5 to 16,000 every day and a half, and they do that much every one day, even if they do 7 days, they're going to have to do a whole month to keep up with what I do. The reason being, now Torp talked about the shorts. He said, the attention span of the shorts, YouTube wants this and that. When you do it like Reese, I do shorts much different. I highlight certain things. I do individual orders that have a message in. I do things with different businesses when I'm trying food and tasting food and stuff like that. My shorts are different from just someone trying to put all the information in one short. I do that on a live feed. I use my shorts for my advertising and what I have to do. That's why they watch a lot of them. Then I do a video after that to just keep you in. Then I do a live stream, which is why my short videos and my live streams generate more for me than the regular videos. The regular videos generate for me because they're all green. AdSense puts them all over the place. Even on my shorts, when you go check out your analytics on it, it'll tell you YouTube put it up as advertisement for this and that. I showed a video yesterday. I went into Wendy's. Here's what happened at Wendy's. There was an order for delivery, which I thought, but it said takeout. A customer ordered it for pickup, not using the app for delivery. There was 3 cents sitting right there. That had to be a driver. The customer ordered to go inside to pick it up. The driver was mad that they're coming to pick it up, and he gave 3 cents. So that was a joke. Right now, that video was doing 898 views every hour. And now it's just subdued. It's going to hit again. That's what it does. Okay. That's what it does. That video right there showed exactly, like when they say no tip, no trip, and all that stuff, a driver did that back to the customer. Now, didn't I tell you guys that this was going to happen? I told you guys that if customers start ordering their food and picking it up themselves, a lot of drivers are going to start getting mad simply because they're not getting those tips. Well, okay, these customers, what they did was they were like, well, we ain't going.
Uh-oh, I guess he overheated himself. All right, here he comes. He's coming back, I think. It's been seriously hot out here with abnormally high humidity for us in California. We're hitting our normal like 105, 108 degree temps, but humidity levels for us have been anywhere in the upper 40s to 60 percentile.
Okay, that's just TFT there. All right, I don't know how it kicked me off. That was weird. Now I'm not gonna hit that button
I
again.
don't know. It's
Okay.
possible you might have overheated or you hit a button by accident.
Necro said the facts too hot. That's why they kicked me off. Necro, you hilarious. What's up, Alamo City Dan? Alamo City Dan said the glitch got him. Guess what, Dan? My wife app ain't even on right now. She ain't on DoorDash right now. I did me a little running errands this morning. Just got her from the gym. She's right back in the car. We go chill in just a little bit and then go turn on the app. And normally you guys know that when I'm doing this, I'm driving her around and she's getting them orders in. Like when I'm telling you, like, oh man, $40 for 6 miles and stuff, she gets that stuff. I met a gentleman today, and I'm gonna put the short up earlier. He did a You're Watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. He said, I see you all the time at Walmart in the parking lot. He said, are you doing the Walmart? I said, yes. He said, I'm signed up. I'm on the waiting list. He said, I'm on a waiting list for Instacart, a waiting list for this and that. I told him about Ship. I told him how my wife just got put on Ship. He was like, wow. We shook hands, gave him all the info, broke down a lot. He showed me his phone. He showed me his acceptance rate. I broke it down how it works to him. He said I never thought about it like this. He had I think it was one of his kids in the car, and they said, "See, you don't be thinking like that." And there you go. He subscribed to the channel as well. And he said he's gonna sign up for Ship because I said, well, why are you gonna wait? I said, sign up for something else. He said, well, Uber Eats around here is not good for me around here. I said, why? He showed me his acceptance rate. I said, man, I showed him mine. And he said, so what does that mean? I explained to him. And he said, so you're getting the ones of you here by me? I said, yes. I said, I'm taking them. I said your
Yeah.
ratings are too low for you to get what I'm going to get if I'm here. So I said you would have to, and I told him where to go. I said you would have to go to where it's more busier down there. I said you got to work to be able to get to the people here. You got to start down there where it's busier, get your ratings up, and then try here. He said someone told me I got to go work over off Day Street and do this and that. I said all you got to do, and I told him, I said, look, out of every 10 orders, except this much right here, your ratings are so low right now, you're going to jump up and you'll be A-okay. He took my advice, gave me a high five and a hug. And I see him all the time. I never knew he was a driver, but he says he drives. He showed me his DoorDash card, his Uber Eats card. He showed me everything. I let him know about the other apps, the catering. He has two cars. He has a small SUV, and then he has a hatchback with the big old giant back there. I told him what he can do with these vehicles. He went and got his research in, and he said, this is what I needed so I can get right back in the game on how I'm supposed to. But I told him, he said, they try to send me on some of these apps $4 orders. He didn't know about Prop 22 like that. I had to explain it to him, but I also explained to him that we got people using coupons and everything else like that.
Yeah.
He said, oh, that's what they give in the bags over here. I said, yes. So in this area, people are using the coupons, which makes it so that takes away from your money. But I said, if you accept that order with that coupon, they're going to double you up and send you someplace else where you can. I said, because if you're not moving, you're losing.
Especially for us here in California. Or other
Oh, we
places
got a
affected with similar Prop 22-ish type things.
we got a question, TFT. Cody, Wild Alaska says, I heard the segment about people paying a super chat to ask a question just to get the runaround. He says, let me see what to say. He says, has wire fraud Pedro written all over it, considering the facts in their totality? I love it when Cody talks because
Yeah.
Cody uses Cody sound like he in court every single time. He sound like he in court.
Well, he's got a high vocabulary and he has no problem using it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he has no problem. I love it. We got another one here. George John says your wife will like Ship because their app is very easy to use and depends on your market. She can also get retail deliveries. Oh, she says, see, she didn't know
yeah.
that. I didn't know that. She
Oh
said
no, their app
thanks.
is
George
exceptionally
George
easy to
John.
use. I can
Yeah.
attest to that. Their app is very easy and simple to use. It's just unfortunately in my market, it's like Spark right now. It's in the toilet for me, so I don't really use it much.
Right. Was yeah, that
Sam
helped
Lee,
out
I,
there.
I wasn't sure if you were trying to ask me a question as to where I'm at because you said Fresno or Bakersfield, but Destin Merced is like, yeah, I'm in Fresno, bro.
Yeah, he's in Fresno. Now, Sam Lee. Sam Lee said Moreno Valley is oversaturated. Sam
Yeah,
Lee, no, it's oversaturated with terrible drivers. My wife now loves to stay right here on Moreno Beach because of her ratings. She's knocking them out. Sam, you be over here. Weird Wesley used to be over here and said it sucked for him. His ratings suck so bad it sucked for him. But Sam, you accept everything. So Sam will take an order and it may send him someplace. He'll get the next order. It'll send him someplace else. So Sam travels. Sam travels. He's a traveling driver. When he don't want to travel to stay at home, he's staying here in Moval. But because he takes everything, some of the orders he'll say, I want to, that's a little low, but he takes everything. So he makes those 2 racks every week. Um, but over here, if you are on all the programs that my wife Emilia is on, she gets them all. She gets all the shopping, all she gets them all. This is literally, people, this is her zone, right? This is her area. From Target to Stater Brothers to all over here to doing all this. This is her area. She gets orders like back to back $18 orders like all the time. You'll see her get an 18, a 17. Well, this one's in the she'll say this one's not that much. It's 12 because the other ones are up there. That's what she does. She's like, dang, I can make this quick over here. We drove to the other area and she was like, the orders over here are not the same as over here. And I explained that to her like this. When I was driving, when before this area was up, every time you got an order, it was at least 7 to 8 miles away before you have to go drop the order off. Now, where she said it's not the same pay, it's more cityish. Right now, I am on the edge of the outskirt of the city to where the last centers are. And then she racks all that up. Now she's also a girl, and I ain't gonna lie, she's a girl, and I'm gonna keep it way real. She's not a guy. And in this area where some of these houses are, even though she's Italian, Peruvian, and Mexican, the Italian side, she looks white. So when she goes to some of these areas to where, they talk to her like they don't even know what she is. And they give her extra stuff. And they pair her up with those people. She don't never break the code, just like that glitch. She don't speak Spanish unless she has to, and she go play white if she has to. You know why? It's like the glitch.
Mm.
I'm not gonna put it out there if
It's
I'm
a
making more
quote
money
unquote
on
life
it.
hack.
Yeah, it's the life hack. You don't go ahead and give that up. My thing is, I gotta go talk to these people, let them know my personality. I have to overcome objections and obstacles with some of these people. Once they get my hi, hello, they drop their guard. They figure out that I'm good. So that's how we can both work in the same area. And then the
Hmm.
funniest thing is when we pull up and I'm driving and she's going to do it, the people are looking like, oh, that was them that was here yesterday. I dropped off at a house and she took for Walmart Spark, and then she dropped off the very next day to the same house. People was like,
Hmm.
oh, you guys are together. Yeah, so then they tie it together. And then you know what happens? Great ratings all around for the Reese family. That's what y'all don't get too. You got to play the life hack. You got to play the life hack and the life glitch. You got to play
Yeah,
them. We
you
don't
also got to
let
make
people
sure
know
you
about
keep
that.
your customer service on point.
On point. 1,000% of the time. We got to make sure we doing that. But people, we ain't going telling people all that. And you know what? I'm gonna give another thing. We both wear shorts and stuff when we go out. We're not out of
I
shape.
hope you
We
don't
ain't
go
out
off
of
like that.
shape. We ain't out of shape. So, when you go to a place, you ain't looking like Bud Soda, with the booger from Revenge of the Nerds haircut and all that other stuff, looking weird. You look right when you go up to a place because people, you got to understand your presentation counts for money that you could possibly receive. You got to
Hmm.
understand that too. These are hot facts. You got
But
to
it's
have
like the old
equipment.
saying. It's like the old saying, dress for success. If
Dress
you
for
look good,
success.
you keep yourself level and in a professional manner and polite yet professional. 99% of the time, people are going to give you the respect and the ratings, and they're going to give you the little extra.
Oh, Sam Lee said his favorite zone is Ontario and Rancho Cucamonga. Sam, you are not lying. That's where I did my DoorDash orientation at, was in Ontario. Ontario, we got the Ontario Mills. It's connected. Chino Hills is right next door, really, really close. Rancho Chunkamunga is what we call it out here, people. You make some real good money. That's a really great zone, Sam. That's a really great zone. That's a really great zone. See, and in those areas, It's Asians over there too. Sam will drop off to an Asian house, and then bam, people, you gotta understand. A lot of you guys have been mad when I have said this. If I am Ethiopian and I go deliver to an Ethiopian's house, I guarantee I get more love than everybody else. If I am Mexican and I go to a Mexican house, I'm gonna get more love from that Mexican house. If I'm black, the black house. If I'm white, the white house. The Hawaiian house. The dude from he's Dutch. He's from Sweden. The Swedish dude is gonna get the love from over there. You gotta know your areas too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Every zone has its subzones where everyone's going to
Subzones.
do better in one than the other. I
Exactly.
do my best in 3 or 4 specific areas of my market, which is scattered between Fresno and Clovis, since it's all one market here. And those areas, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's predominantly white, but there's a mixture of everything. But and the way I am, the way I present myself, and the way I prove to everybody, and the way I talk to people, it doesn't really matter for me as to what zone I'm in, what person I'm delivering to. They know they're going to get professional service. They're going to get good customer service. Their food is going to get to them in a prompt manner, and it's going to be just as hot as when I picked it up.
See?
And because of that,
See?
I always get love no matter where I go.
People, I hope you guys paid attention to that message right there. If you guys didn't get nothing from this at all, I hope you paid attention from that. And do not throw out when we bring race into us doing things. You people, if you live on earth, you cannot throw race out when you were doing stuff. You have to know that's part of business too. And if you throw that out, you go be losing. Some of you guys don't understand. Like, let's say, it's somebody that's a Samoan driver, but he can't even speak the language. Man, he gonna make sure he in and out. Cause if they see who he is and start speaking to him and he can't, they gonna look down on him. He ain't gonna get that extra tip afterwards. People, you gotta understand this stuff counts. It can hurt you or it can work with you, but you cannot neglect it and throw it away. Now we've been on for 137 right now. We about to go do our thing and then get this stuff going. We got 10 people in here right now. If you just tuned in right now, we're about to end this bad boy. Unless you got something to say, click the link. If not, I'm gonna give TFT the last words, and we go do what it do. So let's go ahead and wait a couple minutes. If nobody clicked the link, TFT, the floor is yours.
Well, before any of that happens, I want to say this. Congratulations for getting on shipped. I hope it works well for you. I really do. I wish nothing but the best for both of you and everybody here. Well, but I will say this because I'm going to bounce out probably before you end this. So I'm going to go ahead and say my little spiel if you don't mind.
I'll go ahead.
Let's see. First off, stay on point. Do your job. Do it right. Don't half ass nothing. Use your equipment. If you don't have it yet, well, work a little harder and pick it up if you can. If you want to know what I use, feel free to ask. I will be happy to send you links to exact items that I purchase. And no, I'm not an affiliate. I don't get nothing from it. I'm just trying to help people do better if I can. All right. With that said, stay safe, stay hydrated, and make your money. Y'all have a great day.
That was people. It's the same thing every time. And if you guys think he's lying, man, he'll go on other channels and keep it way real like that. Raw, ready, and willing to get the job done. If you ain't with it, what happened to me? Did I freeze? Did I freeze? Hold up. I'm right there. I'm moving. I'm moving. Well, if you ain't with it, you are against it. Hot facts with Robert Reese. If you are a glitcher and you are using this, be fair warned. I'm coming for you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm diving right in. Yo ass. Peace. Am I in? Am I in? Hold up. Did it just go away? I'm on? I'm on? Well, no. I'm looking there so I can see. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh, let's wait. System was doing some